1 week left. Hey everybody, Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 17, presented by Lowe's. Earn your Sunday. We begin with a good interconference matchup. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Vikings win their third straight game as they get the victory today. Now time for one of the games of the week, one with NFC playoff implications. The Lions at Soldier Field to take on the Bears. And this is ARSB Amon-Ra St. Brown. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Lions win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. Teams just hoping to get through Week 17 unscathed as we check out the injury report. The big story this week, the Kansas City Chiefs and the heart and soul of their defense, the middle linebacker. Reports are it's a broken ankle. It's an injury that, in all likelihood, will keep him out the remainder of the year. Good time to be in top form as we spotlight the Week 17 Player of the Week. And we'll spotlight this man, Devontae Smith. He was on top of his game in the win over the Giants, as he finishes with more than 100 receiving yards and 3 touchdown grabs. Meanwhile, a look here at the top performers in the NFL, guys finishing strong as the late stages of the season are upon us. 1 week to play, one final chance for guys to make their MVP case as we check out the current favorites. Our leader is definitely worthy, but will he get the support he needs to take home the award? With that, a look here at the playoff picture, things tightening up here late in the year. So that'll do it. 1 week remains in the regular season. Can't wait till next weekend. Until then, Scott Hansen saying goodnight from all of us at EA Sport.
Now we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Your Minnesota Vikings.
On the Washington sideline, wide receiver Terry McLaurin. He'll try to find some room to work down the field. On the other side for the Vikings, a look there at their wideout. He was sharp in the victory a week ago. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Well, now how about this return? And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
25 yards. First down, Washington.
Throwing now is Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. In motion, the tight end. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Now 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Swift. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. DeAndre Swift, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon.
Jake Elliott
on for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And the kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
On play action, now McCarthy. Open man, that's Felton. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Up the middle, Johnson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Once again, he'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
At the 50-yard line.
McCarthy off the play fake. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack.
At the 42-yard line.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw McCarthy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Third down.
When you look at this defense, they enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Even though they were stopped before the first down marker, well-executed run there by the offense.
It certainly was, and the best part about it, it opens up other plays, especially the play-action passing game, because if you can sell the run, that brings the linebackers up, and you can throw over the top of them and in front of the safeties.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A first down carry here for Johnson. Trucks over it. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 43 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jordan Addison, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Now the extra point. It's up and good. So downs here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. A 10-play drive that time. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The offense going back to work. As we take a look at their offensive coordinator, he is as intense and as focused as you'll find in this business, and all eyes, including his, are on what is to come in this next possession. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
From the gun, here's Swift. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Daniels from the gun on third down. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Haven't been a corner that's worth this salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. The Vikings offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. They work now on 2nd and 9.
At their 48-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bruce. And he's got it across the midfield, striping into Washington territory. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
So that flag will set him back 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Flush to his right. Complete to Addison on the out route. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Bruce. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
2 yards on
this is 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Quickly to Addison here. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. Got Dobbs over the middle. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. To the air with McCarthy. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Now the Commanders' offense set to take over. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 14, 1st down Commanders.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Now Daniels. That is caught. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Daniels. Setting up the screen, Krosky Merritt. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Now Allen. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Underneath to Allen. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
3rd down.
Daniels looking to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. That's complete to Dobbs. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. That'll give them 8 that time. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. To the air goes Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Washington. Okonkwo, 87 yards. And the Commanders have retaken the lead. Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 72 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing is McCarthy. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And he'll go down at the 28. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now McCarthy. Addison hauls it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's McCarthy. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And this one is right through. And that will tie things at 17 all. Well, maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So only 2 quarters of football left in the regular season. Everybody's excited to get to the playoffs. So excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this 3rd quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
McCarthy operating from the gun. He gets it to Addison. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
McCarthy off the play fake. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
It'll be They're following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They start the drive with a give to Allen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. The 28-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drive him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
To throw is Daniels. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here's Tressway now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that.
Picked off by Mikey Sainristil still. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
I think this one won a ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to.
I hate that 1 minute I throw that throw, he's perfect. The next minute I throw it, he's completely fucking off. So it's like hard to tell with that play what to throw and what not to, because one time he throws it in front of him and it's perfect. The next time he throws it right behind him, right to the defender. I don't know. I don't know. I just think it's awfully convenient that that's like that.
And often pay the price.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here on the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Okonkwo. A beast in the red zone.
Yeah, I mean, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. They're fucking me hard in this game.
Elliott good on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota, looking to put a drive together. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, Bruce. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bruce. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
1st down.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. They'll roll him out right. And it's intercepted.
Yeah, one guy's covering 2 people. They're fucking me in this game, dude. One guy's covering 2 people back there.
Well, Charles, you got a quarter.
Oh my god, man. Fucking swear. Now all of a sudden this play doesn't work. All of a sudden it doesn't work. Yeah, like 87. I'm trying to throw the ball to him, but he just runs into this guy here. Yeah. There you go. Zach, I see he took him out of the play. Unbelievable, man. Just fucking me hard in this game, to be honest.
And you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
In motion, the tight end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good. Off the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On play action. Now McCarthy. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On play action, McCarthy. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
McCarthy's pass.
And the Commanders.
Yeah, I'm throwing these balls outside. They're just, these guys are just jumping all over them. They're jumping all over them. They're jumping all over them. This is fucking ridiculous. This is one of the hardest defenses I think I've ever played against. Like, I can't do anything against them. They're just doing whatever they want.
I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
They'll run with Allen. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 3. And the Commanders' 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They run with a man they call Bill, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Williams, the man in motion left. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this.
They're taking players away. They're taking plays away.
On EA Sports.
They're AI wants them to win. They don't want me to win this game. I feel like I'm playing an away game.
And we return, welcoming you.
I magically throw the ball right to their defenders.
With the football and the lead as we start the 4th. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Daniels. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up fourth.
Yeah, they completely taking my run game away. When I throw the ball, everybody's covered.
This
Like,
one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
you know, I don't feel like I'm throwing dangerous passes.
Go back to work. And it's been a struggle for him all.
I mean, this is what's happening.
Has really done a nice job of making him.
They're just playing flawless. There's nothing I can do.
It's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today.
Can't run the ball at all. They've completely taken that away.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And getting this just shy of midfield. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Open man, that's Felton.
Yeah, it's always got to be some animation where the guy can just fucking tackle me the second I catch the ball. Like, if he'd have caught it in stride, it'd have had a decent play.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 8. From the shotgun, McCarthy eluding the pressure right. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To the air with McCarthy. Over the middle, it's good.
Oh my God, if you would have kept fucking running. If you would have kept fucking running. We had that.
A gain of 6 on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
Here we go with Johnson. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's good.
Dude, when I pushed run, they literally, when I pushed the fucking run, the base run like that, they switched their linemen right to the strong side of where I was running. They know what I'm doing.
The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And that will force a turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. A loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now second and 13. Daniels looking to throw. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
It's a gain of 11. And it's
2 yards still to go. Third down now. They'll try to run for it with Krosky Merritt. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Tress Way now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Blitz coming and down he goes.
Bro, they blitzed and everything was covered perfect. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do in this game. I'm gonna lose it. There's nothing I can do. They want this team to win. There's nothing I can do about it.
They need 12 here. It's third down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Flushed out right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45.
It's a gain of 28
So
yards.
signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a handoff. Johnson. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside. inside the 30. 93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Trying to keep the...
Yeah, they're just going right to where my route's ended. They're standing there. I have to make ballsy throws. I'm going to have to make ballsy throws to win this game.
Run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have a Vikings... believe, yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, it's just not a secret.
We got to get the ball. We have to get the ball in the end zone here. To have any shot at the playoffs, we have to win this game. We have to take chances in this game.
They have. He comes through there a big
all right, no
conversion. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Back to throw. McCarthy. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line.
It's 4th down.
Going for it, here's McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. Here we go, 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
It's like they know exactly where I'm running. They go exactly where I'm running.
Taken down.
It's really hard to run the ball that way. It's really difficult to run the ball when they know exactly where you're going and they shed blocks exactly where the holes are. This is really fucking annoying.
Like 100,000 in here. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. With touchdown number 20.
Guys, the season's on the line. We're doing it. We're doing our bread and butter play. We're doing it. We're going for it here.
Here in the final minutes.
The Vikings will line up.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it. And they don't get it.
Oh my god, it hit him right in the hands. Fuck.
Successful.
Oh well. That's our season, guys.
Vikings 23.
That's our season.
Kick team ready, and the Vikings booming.
They double teamed the exact fucking guy, too. Like, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Washington offense set to take over. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's Tressway now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today.
I can't believe they were that dumb. Hopefully I can fucking do something here.
This is fielded at the 27. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Here comes 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw. That's caught by Addison. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock, but I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn into a big gain.
Oh, and that's going to...
God damn it, they know exactly what I'm doing, man. They know exactly where I'm going. I didn't call that play all game. They covered it perfect.
Shown up this football.
Jesus Christ, man. That's egregious, dude. That's egregious, man. It's egregious what they've done to me in this game. Egregious what they did to me in this game.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill.
I mean, the second half, they were just running my routes for my receivers and just sitting in the fucking lanes, and I'm running in. It just...
to make a play on the ball.
But it is what it is, man. I tried. There's not much I can do. I tried. My defense really came through. I mean, 4 fucking interceptions. They're running some of my routes in, and they're just standing there. They're running my routes for my receivers and shit. It's unbelievable. I should have never finished this game. I should have just fucking turned it off. To be honest, that's ridiculous what they just did to me in that game. Anyway, that's my season.
Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense.